ensemble.
Thank you, man. It's a little bit of a nod.
I mentioned this Top Gun thing. Yeah, because it's like a military
There
kind
you
of thing.
go.
I see.
Yeah.
And your dad is... Didn't your dad's like a mechanic, right?
Yeah, my dad was in the Air Force.
Air Force
My
mechanic.
grandfathers were in the Air Force,
Wow.
mechanics. He was very disappointed. I called him and I said, hey, I booked Top Gun. He goes, oh, man, it's the Navy, right? And I was like, yeah, but it's also Top Gun. And he's like, no, that's cool, I guess.
What's the best Air Force movie?
Oh, that's a good question.
Yeah, I don't know. Guillermo?
No, I don't have no idea.
You don't have one, yeah. What's going on with this Top Gun? Have you shot most of it already?
No, we're actually really, really early into it.
I see.
But we've been getting to work with Tom for the last month or so.
And how's that going?
It's amazing, man.
Yeah.
I mean, he has this ability to, like, look you in the eye and make you feel like you're the prettiest girl in the room. Like,
He does.
no one else exists. It doesn't matter how boring you are. It doesn't matter what you talk about. It's just him and you. And it's the most amazing thing.
And you think at first, like, oh, he's pretending to care. And then you go, oh, no, yeah, he does care about what I'm saying. And I've witnessed this because I'll tell you something. My dad got a hold of him once.
Okay.
And just started talking about real estate in the area. Now, my dad didn't even live in the area. He didn't know anything about the real estate in the area. But it just went on for like 35, 40 minutes. And Tom was just still going, yep, yep, yep. And I finally had to go intervene. But I really was amazed by that. He really does have that. He's like the nicest
Most
person.
genuine, like, just giving, open guy. I mean, I've never worked with anybody who's like, listen, if you need something, you truly pick up the phone and call. I'm going to show you every single thing I know. It's really amazing.
Really? We should ask him for something.
Yeah, you know, it's real early, so I don't want to get too far
wanna
ahead
get
of
too much,
myself.
yeah.
Yeah. We still got to get through the edit.
I wonder if we called and asked him for a Ferris wheel, if he would make that happen.
You call. I'll call you ask.
Okay, all right, yeah. Did you audition for Tom? How did that work?
Yeah, so I actually went in and auditioned for Joe Kosinski, who's the director.
The director.
Amazing director. Directed Tron, Oblivion with Tom. Amazing guy. So I go in, I audition, I walk out. I'm like, I nailed it. I booked this one. Call my team. They're like, are you sure? I'm like, guys, I'm sure. A day later, they call me and they go, hey, your tape's going to Tom. Tom has to watch your tape. And I'm like, wait, Tom Cruise has email? How is he getting my tape? This is the most... Tom has email? This is amazing. And at that point, it's also just a highlight, because I'm like, listen, if I get it, if I don't get it, Tom Cruise watched my tape. Either he hated it or he loved it. But either way, he felt something, and that's all that mattered.
Really?
Yeah, that's all that matters.
It's a very positive way of looking at it.
I mean, come on, man.
And obviously, he must have liked it.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah. Aren't you actually too tall to be a pilot? Wouldn't Wouldn't you exceed the height limit?
No, I mean, no, man. I could get in there.
You could get in?
Yeah, it's not comfortable, but I mean...
Have you been in there flying or pretending to fly or whatever you guys do?
A little bit,
Does Tom make you really fly the plane?
It's Tom Cruise.
Yeah, right.
It's Tom. I mean, the guy does every single stunt there is to do.
Did your dad give you any advice when it came to that?
My dad actually sends me text messages. 2 days ago, he sent me a text message. It was like 7 o'clock in the morning. It was like, the rudders are to steer the nose of the plane left and right. Have a great day, son. That was it. That was it. There was nothing else. It wasn't prompted, didn't ask for it. That was it. Okay, cool.
It's a little bit passive-aggressive. It really is.
He doesn't think I know how to drive?
Well, it's like, listen, actor, I'm going to tell you how this thing works.
Yeah.
You're a junior, right?
I am a junior.
Yeah. What is your real full name?
My real full name is Wendell Ramon Ellis, Jr.
And why did you decide to switch it to J. Ellis?
So when I was a kid, first of all, I was shorter, and so everyone
Me
used to
too.
call
I was shorter when I was a kid also.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You hit
When
that
I was
spurt.
a baby, I was tiny. I was like this big.
Then you hit that spurt.
I don't know what happened.
But we were at this family reunion, and everyone kept calling me Little Wendell, and I was like almost the same height as my dad, but I also had a really, really high voice. And so I used to get really, like, mad when people would make fun of me. And so I flipped out at this family reunion. I was like, I'm not little. Don't call me little anymore. So after that, everyone started calling me Wendell J, and then J always stuck, and I've just rocked with it ever since.
I see, yeah. So your family's different than mine. If my family saw you flipping out about the name, they would call you that even more for the whole rest of your life. If you liked that video, click subscribe, and we'll be together until one of us dies.